and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Supreme Court's committee to monitor auction of extracted ore in Goa. Court orders re-verification of stocks. Decision on production capping by 15th February. CM says auctioning formalities need a month's time. Government to confiscate unclaimed ore worth 2,500 crores. Auctioning to fetch up to 7,000 crores to government. Opposition says curb drug menace or mafias will rule Goa. Suggest mandatory helmet for pillion rider. Says will take up IPS officer issue to centre. Demolition of religious structure fumes locals and vendors at SGPDA market. Vendors want total shutdown. Additional collector intervenes, assures justice. And Kadamba rams into shops at Ponda Old Bus Stand. Injures 3. Driver suspended. Fatal accident at Parra kills 3 non-Goan youth on Sunday night. Now, news in detail. The Supreme Court has decided to put their own committee for e-auctioning of the extracted ore. The decision about capping on production of ore is expected by 15th February. State government also filed an additional affidavit in the Supreme Court on Monday. The money earned through auction will remain with the state government till final lease-wise decision is taken.
State government has filed an additional affidavit in the Supreme Court on Monday. State has proposed auction of already extracted 15.46 million ton of iron ore. The money earned through auction will remain with state government till final lease-wise decision is taken. But Supreme Court has ordered lease-wise re-verification of stocks of ore under the monitoring of its own committee. However, the decision about capping on production of ore is expected by 15th February. The Supreme Court has formed a committee consisting of senior officer of state not below the rank of Joint Secretary appointed by Chief Secretary of Goa, Dr. U.V. Singh and Mr. Sheikh Naimuddin, ex-IT department, to oversee the auctioning process. State government shall sell the same e-auction upon deduction of royalty taxes. The committee will be finalized by 18th November. The appointed committee will report to the court. As regards to capping and other macro studies, the committee will consist of ecologist, geologist, mineralogist, expert of forest, representative of mines department, representative of MOEF. As far as e-auction is concerned, the balance sale proceeding will be deposited in separate fixed deposit lease-wise and paid to the leases after submission of sale accounts of ore of each lease by the committee on 15th February 2014. More importantly, Supreme Court was informed before that there is 11.56 million tons of extracted iron ore in the state. However, the additional affidavit filed by the government on Monday states a figure of 15.46 million tons. Around 4 million ton iron ore unaccounted. Out of this, 1.22 million ton has been found on a single lease. Government will sell this ore as it is completely illegal and will also initiate criminal proceedings against the lessee. Government has found 2.68 million ton of iron ore at other sites. Government has given weeks time to concerned parties to claim it, or else government will auction it. This move by the Supreme Court indicates that the court is trying to resolve Goa mining issue on similar lines with Karnataka matter. State government is currently facing a trust deficit with the apex court, a major concern till final disposal of the matter. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar has said that it will take a month's time to begin with auction formalities. Export of ore may be possible by December. Government has confiscated unclaimed ore worth 2,500 crores. CM says half the amount will go for taxes. CM also said that state treasury will earn around 6,500 to 7,000 crores through auctioning of the already extracted ore.
Makashe istaki o interim order ji asa is an stamp on state government stand which consistently we have been putting before the court. An honorable court, except for small minor correction which we have no problem of adding 2 members to the monitoring committee from its own side, has agreed to the state government's proposal to e-auction the ore. जो बाकीचो पैसो आहा तो एका वेगळ्या जाग्यार दवरप until the final decision comes on the matter. Secondly, 11:48 कितें जे आशिल्ले ताच्या पलीकडे काही मटेरियल आमकां सापडले काल जेन्ना आमी गेले 4-5 दीस ताजेर हे केल्ले तेन्ना जेटी वयले न्हय, थोडे मायनीच्या भायर स्टॉक पायलार दवरलेले, थोडे मायनीच्या हातून आसा, बट वी हॅव attached it, which was without any records. 1.22 million tons have not been shown on the record. Another 2.78 काय कितें तरी has been 2.7 million tons have been found on plots owned by traders. We have issued statutory notice under the rules. After that, if they can't prove it, we will confiscate that material also. So if that goes through, most probably they will not be able to prove it. So that makes it almost state 3.9 million tons owner of ore. It is confiscated ore, which is worth about 2,500 crores. उरलेले 1148 आहा पळय ताजो व्हॅल्यू जो 1.2 बिलियन म्हणजे 6,500 कोटी ते 7,000 कोटीचो 7,500 कोटी व्हॅल्यू बाकीच्या मटेरियलाचो. दीस मटेरियल हॅज बीन अलाउड बेसिकली बिकॉज ऑफ वीच अराउंड एप्रील मे पर्यंत सगळे चलन वलन जे आर्थीक उबें जावंक जाय गोंयांत ते म्हाका दिसता फुडल्या म्हयन्याचे 1 म्हयन्याभरा भितर ते चालू जावंक जाय अशें म्हजो अंदाज आहा. बट देर इज अ कमिटी इन बिटवीन, सो देर इज अ थर्ड पर्सन इनवॉल्ड इन बिटवीन. मोस्ट सुटेबल एंड द इजिएस्ट कन्फर्मेबल can be done in the first phase. Package is already stopped as of 31st October. A file is moving because I had promised in the assembly for March 2014 up to extend Gurpa. If this permission order aile, we will stop it at 31st December. Onucho season, I am not saying gatagats, but reasonably will go through with this 15 million ton. आता हे करता आसतना आमी थंयचे लोकल कॅपॅसिटी बी सगळे पळयतले. तशें बेटे एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी करीत राव अशें दिवचें ना. देर विल बी कंट्रोल. विल नॉट अलाव रोड नेटवर्क टू बी कंजेस्टेड. प्लस देर विल बी रिस्ट्रिक्टेड टायम. एवरी ट्रक विल बी मॉनिटर्ड. खंयची हाजी पावणी करप खंयची हाजी न करप हे सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे हे येतकूच मागीर आमी ठरयतले. इफ हांव नवीन लीज दिता आसतना पावणी गेल्या अशें कशीच दिना. फक्त पोन्न्या लिजींचो कितें तो प्रश्न.
Demolition of a religious structure at SGPDA market in Madgaon agitated locals. Fuming locals expressed their anguish and rallied in the city. Market was shut down. Additional collector had to intervene as the situation started heating up. At present, additional collector has pacified the agitated mob with an assurance to speak with the SGPDA on the structure in dispute.
Vendors and locals at SGPDA market have warned of a complete shutdown if additional collector does not live up to his assurances. They demand immediate reconstruction of the religious structure which was demolished on Monday morning.
Collector meeting घेतले तिने आमकां 2 दिसाचो टाइम दिला. फाल्यां आनी बरो फाल्यां सांजचे देखून येवन आमकां सांगता म्हूण सांगला कितें जातलें तें. आनी त्या प्रमाणे आमकां क्रॉस दिवपाची चडशी हें दिल्या भास दिल्या करपाक म्हणून आमी भायसून येयल्या आनी आयज मार्केट बी आतां ओपन करपाक चिंतला. जरी तर आमकां तो क्रॉस सारके जाग्यार तो दिना जाल्यार आमी 2 दिसां भितर फक्त मार्केट आख्खोच बंद करतले. होलसेल शॉप्स चिकन मटन पब्लिकान बी लेटर करूं ना. अनलेस कोणेच पब्लिकान देखून लेटर करनासतना डेमोलिशन कशें येयलें आनी डेमोलिशन करता आसतना आमकां कोणाक करूं ना. रातचे 6 वरांचेर कोणाचे उपायाचे ऑफिस ओपन जाता गव्हर्नमेंटाचे देरार 10 वरांचेर मारल्यार बसलो मनीस आसना.
Additional collector says structure has not been demolished. It's removed with due respect. SGPDA's decision will be conveyed to the vendors.
क्रॉस जो आशिल्लो तो हालींच आनी थंय बांदिल्ले कारणान ताका आपले जे कायदे आसात आमचे गोंय सरकाराचे किंवा सुप्रीम कोर्टाची ऑर्डर आसा त्या प्रमाणे तो थंयच्यान आमकां पिडेक थंयच्यान काडचो पडलो. आमी मोडलो असो न्ही तो थंयच्यान आमी ताका सन्मानपूर्वक थंयच्यान तो काडलो. थंय 2 स्टॅच्यू बी आशिल्ले ते सन्मानपूर्वक काडले. जे पिडिएक डिसिजन घेता ते तांकां मागीर आम्ही करतली.
Mayur Naik from Madgaon.
Drug mafias have become dangerous. There is an urgent need to curb drugs menace or drug lords will rule the state. Opposition leader Pratap Singh Rane has warned the state government. Rane has also assured to follow up with the Centre for filling up of IPS vacancies in Goa. He addressed media on Monday. Leader of opposition has demanded that helmets should be made compulsory for pillion rider.
I saw in Jaipur and other states, the front seat and the back seat, they wear helmets. Why are we now just bowing down to this? You see, it's the duty of the government and the law enforcing machinery to see that more and more people observe the rules of the game, observe the laws. Drug mafia is becoming a danger. You see, whether locals or foreigners, we are against it. And whatever possible help government wants, we will give. In fact, I highlighted something that was happening in my area in the assembly itself, and it was good that I could talk to some people about it. Please stop it, because we drug lords will then rule the state.
Then he says the DG every month he has to go for medical checkup all the time. All this he is writing to the center now. He told me he is writing.
No, I think if I am going to Delhi at the end of this month, I will definitely take it up. But send proper officers.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.